The most romantic royal wedding in French history became the bloodiest massacre of the 16th century, August 18, 1572. Paris was celebrating the marriage of Protestant Henry of Navarre to Catholic Margaret de Valois. This wasn't just any wedding. This was supposed to unite a nation torn apart by religious wars. Thousands of Protestant nobles had traveled to Paris for the festivities, believing they were safe under royal protection. This wedding was supposed to unite France and end decades of religious civil war between Catholics and Protestants. But behind the palace walls, Catherine de' Medici was plotting something sinister. She convinced her son, King Charles IX, that the Protestants were planning to overthrow the monarchy. What happened next was beyond horrific. On August 24th, just 6 days after the wedding, church bells rang at dawn. But these weren't celebration bells. They were the signal for mass murder. Catholic mobs stormed through the streets, hunting down every Protestant they could find. Guests who had come to celebrate love were dragged from their beds and slaughtered. They dragged families from their homes, including children and elderly. Bodies were thrown into the same river until it ran red with blood. The killing spread to other French cities like a disease. Entire families were wiped out. Children weren't spared. When the massacre finally ended, over 10,000 Protestants lay dead. The bride's own wedding guests had become victims of her mother's paranoia. What started as a symbol of unity became France's darkest hour. The massacre lasted 3 days in Paris alone, then spread to other French cities for weeks. Historians estimate between 10,000 to 30,000 Protestants were murdered. What makes this even more chilling is how organized it was. This wasn't spontaneous religious violence. This was a coordinated genocide disguised as a wedding celebration.